So pros, I'm super sorry.
What?
I just turned my weak core back on. Pretty cookie baker.
Oh, god damn it. I thought it was free.
You're never free.
Are the do we have the group set or are you still moving? Okay. Just check curious. Take your time.
They should be fine like that.
Okay. So
Honestly, let me. Um,
there's 3 healers on one side apparently.
I just gotta fix that real quick.
Destroy Hope has come online. Maybe he woke up.
Okay, check your groups. I think everything is balanced now. Things may have changed. Oh, I'm in evens. Wow. Okay.
That's just how it lined up.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just so everyone, if you were in odds before, you may be in evens. I actually wasn't expecting to even see that. But okay, yeah. Just double check. Looks like everything is split. We could do a pull timer.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Power infusion. Power infusion. Power infusion. Power infusion. Power infusion.
Switch sides. We're stacking on the tank on the dino side. I'll put an AMC down.
Power infusion.
We can sack it out in fire.
Power infusion.
Sides again.
Power infusion. Blessing of sacrifice.
Don't let the fame go to your heads.
The
About
goblin's
time
up.
somebody found his ore.
What? What?
What?
I've been here the whole time.
Except for when you weren't online.
You have no proof.
Uh huh.
Destroy Hope has come online.
Nope. That's not me. My name's Azul.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do loot when we get to the next boss.
Power infusion.
I'm turning in this quest if I can get a summon back afterwards.
Nope.
Or I can run. That works too.
There's a raid teleport.
Yeah, that just teleports me outside the raid.
I mean, that pretty much puts you here.
I think if you got renown 20, you can actually teleport to the raid, right?
Yeah.
It teleports you outside. That's might as well set that.
Okay.
He's being a smartass.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
This raid is like 3 feet to each boss. And that car is too fast.
I pulled some mines. Because y'all went along.
Furious.
If
We
you
can
don't
lost
really know
and
your
use
way around
cooldowns.
Underline, you don't know your way around this raid.
We'll reset the boss and get everything back. I know there's still trash on the inside, but
Power infusion.
Same.
uh,
Hashtag relatable.
they'll potentially bring the trash out.
Carry me as a wolf.
Oh.
Just to carry me, because
Nope.
I have no real stats for this.
Nope.
So you're going Shadow, I hear?
Nope.
It's alright, you'll just passively carry me then.
Power infusion.
First time healing.
Reset the boss.
Surprised you didn't want to come on Zug Zug, Azul.
We cleared
Oh,
Tuesday.
okay. Do the loot. Sketch gets the token. Just move into trade range, please. You. The Florendo thing goes to Dirk. And then I got 2 of the other trinkets. One goes to Easy Light. And one goes to Kappa. What happened? It didn't.
Yeah, Gary, Zugzug's locked. We clear Tuesdays. I took him to that.
Should have taken him here so I get to bug you with whispers. Not Ketsy. She can't have all the fun.
She's on a gore.
Okay.
I don't get any whisper.
That's That's interesting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Power infusion. Power infusion.
Add up. Okay.
Power infusion.
Little couple up. Okay, they're dead.
Power infusion.
Going add up.
5,
I think it's dead. Okay,
4,
safety zone.
3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5,
One last one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Symbol of hope.
Let's get loud!
Power infusion. Power infusion.
Gunna! Groove! For! Galley!
Power infusion.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't know until I did freaking burst.
Crank it up!
You think? Say focus boss, but no one said anything. Okay.
Finally, some quiet. I thought that blowhard would never shut up.
And no
You
goblin,
have
so
my
keep going on
thanks,
to next
champions.
boss.
You chumps really think a little explosion's gonna phase me?
I ran ahead of you guys like a dumbass.
Guess that was combat.
Power infusion. Power infusion.
Oh, no. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1
Well, please don't do that again. Like, I am so disappointed in you right now. Kill somebody else.
Deal.
As long as it ain't me. No, like, that stuff really super disorients me. That's why I really don't like it. That, and you shouldn't be trying to kill your raid mates. No, no. If I get death gripped from this, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
I don't think people can, Allie, I don't think people can hear you.
I can hear her, but yeah, I'm
Oh,
just like,
okay.
if this is an invitation for a death grip, I feel like this is bait, but I'm live and let die.
Through all that junk you're sitting on. and
Live and
get
let
what
die,
you
the one on the big old rich man mount.
Couldn't whoop you little hooligans?
Weird
Oh, yeah,
flex,
look-
but alright.
I'll show 'em how we did it in my day.
Trizath, what happened? Did you
I'm buying an Earl silencer. That's why.
I can't explain the second situation, but I got pulled ads and I didn't want to bring him all the way over here, so I had him killed. So I had them kill me.
so I think did you roll on the token? The Zenith Polished Gallybucks token?
Oh no.
Okay. Well, 'cause it's giving me some kind of weird. Okay. Let me just give it to myself. No one on it. Kappa gets this piece. Okay, next is Kappa again with the sword. Next is Atlantis dagger. Just stand on top of me with the marker, please. Thank you. And then finally, this goes to Dirk.
Euro, if nobody rolled on that token, I'll take it for a chance at turrets.
I mean, well, no one rolled on it, so I'm gonna assume no one wants it. I'll give it to you.
All right.
Okay, and a ready check.
That sword. I need that sword bad. Won't drop for my warlock.
5, 4,
Is that Tayshalak?
2,
Yeah.
1.
Oh, the sword I'm using?
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to get on my warlock.
So you can give it to your little
Power infusion.
minion.
Working.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay, remember 4 little piles, 4 big piles.
Get out of the way, little ball.
Is the bomb taken care of at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Everyone else can hit the boss.
That's what I was telling the little ball to get out of the way for. Dude.
Symbol of hope. Symbol of hope. Power infusion.
Ain't seen
4,
nothing
3,
yet.
2, 1.
Melt it down. If you want something done right,
Lock gate, please.
Gotta do it yourself! Time to take out the trash!
Damn.
Power infusion.
Burn it! Yard grab! Oh, let's see what I got. Got it clean! Melt it down!
Power infusion.
Got it clean! Get ready!
Power infusion.
Ain't seen nothing yet. Got it clean!
Power
Still a
infusion.
bomb up. Still a bomb up.
Melt it down!
Okay, good.
Got it clean! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got.
Power infusion.
I think there's a bombing by the boss. It's dead. Okay, good.
Power infusion.
Remember, if you don't have the Hearthstone, you can roll need on that. I don't even think it's dropping anymore.
My venture buddies will take over cleanup from here. Thanks.
You can't see it if you have it.
But it might show up in the loot council list. I don't know if it.
Nah, it'll only show up in. It'll always drop, but you just can't see it if you have it.
Okay, we're going back out the entrance. Gary, oh, there's a. Can you pass on the loot, please?
Yeah, I am. It just I had to wait for that stupid even lock this thing in your
Okay.
hold. I do have RC Loot Council and don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay. I didn't mean to do that when we're in the middle of fighting these things.
Power infusion.
Is it possible to grip a goblin?
I think so. I'm pretty sure I
They're,
tried.
yeah, they're immune to that type of stuff. You can't eat them. You can't trap them.
Wow, 2 Belials.
Yeah, I got some too.
Sounds
if
like the
anyone
mount.
needs them.
Big wrap treasure bag. That's an.
Alliance has got them. Must be nice.
Sure, Euro got them out the first time he looted a goblin.
I think it was the first time. I think it was 20 something bills.
Must, must be nice.
It's still not bad. Although I am surprised it wasn't the first time. You got some seriously weird luck, dude. Weird is an amazingly good luck.
I had to kill over 100 goblins.
Power
Actually,
infusion.
I may have been up to about 40, if I remember correctly. Something was 20, though. Maybe it was the Rivendare Charger, Death Charger.
Yeah, because you told me that was 24.
Yeah, that's what.
Mm.
Yeah, so including the Inarius Charger, I got 4 mounts so far during this event. I mean, they're not cutscene numbers, but I tried.
I'm at catchy numbers too.
You've
About
gotten like
15.
12 mounts?
I got
15?
No,
15?
18. 18. We're
Oh,
up to
wow,
18
okay.
now. Yeah, I've spent most of my time for the blue protodrake this week and have not been lucky, and have not farmed anything else either.
Especially with 1,000 mounts, and yes, you still use the flight path.
Technically, I'm at 13, but Ketsu gave me 2 of them, so.
I'm up to 9.
I think
Power
I'm at
infusion.
6, but I had a lot of this stuff already.
Yeah. Out of the 45 mounts that are part of the event, I only need like 7 more.
Same.
3 from Legion, 3 or 4 from Legion, 2 from WAD.
If they're
It's
doing-
the blue protodrake and about 3 from BFA, which I haven't farmed much at all.
I was say if they're doing the Legion remakes, if they're doing a Legion remake,
Yeah.
like waste time
I'm not.
on.
Yeah, I'm not putting too much time. Oh, I didn't.
Power
I'm missing like
infusion.
half the shadow.
It's not
Um,
wasting time.
I mean, for me, I'm missing so many other mounts off of BFA
Power
and
infusion.
Shadowlands that it would feel like time could be better spent elsewhere.
I mean, the more you farm those mounts,
I know.
the
the
less you have
less-
to spend for the event. Especially if they're doing the mage tower and people
Power
need to spam the
infusion.
mage tower. Shit, best. Like me, that's why I'm farming Legion.
The rest
Big
are really
guy.
just raid mounts. Like the Blue Protodrake's my last dungeon mount I'm missing, but it's still like the raids in BFA and Shadowlands take so long, and I just have not put any effort into them. Except Vengeance. I got Vengeance. If anybody's gonna be a mount for Sylvanas in this group, it's gonna be me as well.
Bullshit.
Did you get
I'll
it yet?
fight you. I will fist fight you. No.
You will. You will.
Let me do loot, and then we're gonna need some markers. Sketch gets this token. Dunk gets this cloth headpiece. Kappa gets these plate cans,
I need someone to place 4 markers here. Oh my god.
and Dunk gets this side grade off spec thing.
Why the fuck did I fall so deep in that stupid hole?
When your name gets called out, just move to the marker and pop the bomb. We're missing a marker, or we're not. Oh, there it is. Okay, here's a ready check.
Put Moon there.
That was my bad.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop.
No.
Power infusion.
Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out.
First. Azeria.
Toast into my success.
Tiv.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green
Beams.
noise.
We're up.
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate.
Other side of the arena.
Range, stay out of melee.
Coming. Here's to a stash.
Obi on full.
Oh,
Power
check out the
infusion.
big bang. Shaking out your bones. Let's try something special.
Fox.
Get the skull.
Bad badge.
Oh, it's gotten already.
How's the success?
Sorry, melee.
Whoever on X.
I got it.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the
Oh, fuck up
Power
is here.
infusion.
Damn it.
Oh no, the bomb's coming in.
Easily forgotten.
I couldn't find your name.
Didn't see that coming.
Up. Put a knockback.
Hold it right there.
Be in the middle.
Power infusion.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Power infusion.
Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to
Gee.
test out.
Zero.
Here's to a stash.
Someone pop that bomb back there.
I got it.
Yeah, it's all you're awfully. I mean, you're a little quiet.
Yeah, I can't hear you at all, dude.
Civ.
Oh, check out the
Tiv.
big bang. I call this the green noise.
Perfect timing. Listen, guys, I'm tired. Leave me
How
alone.
hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
I mean, we're not
Power
messing with
infusion.
retired, you just can't hear you, that's all.
I know. That's why I'm quiet.
Power infusion.
How's to my success?
Power infusion.
Let's try a little experiment. Shaking out your bones.
Obi-Wan Kenobi on green.
Let's try something special. Didn't see that coming.
Foxy.
Here's to a stash.
Cup.
Not
Got
I
it.
got you this. I got you this time.
Streets are clear.
I feel
We got all
appreciated.
the salvage we
Y'all
need.
can really
Meet me at the
be
Galagio.
faster.
It's time we blow the lid
Yeah.
off.
So either teleport or jump off the edge, and then take the skip to one arm bandit at the hotel.
Explosive bargains.
You should see yellow and brown, not pink.
I know. Changed man.
Who hurt you? You're playing Red Pally.
I got more for a price.
Browse at your
I
leisure.
blame Foxy.
Same.
I'm here.
Good deals, good service.
Satisfaction
Look at this
recommended.
supreme gaslighting going on now.
Check in real soon.
Alright, listen here, Azul. Was it 4 weeks, Kappa?
I played the 5th.
Uh-huh.
Respectable.
Supreme gaslighting, you would know.
I have to live with it every day.
Hey, no problem, Links. Have a good. Well, try to have a good evening.
Well,
I got the
well,
magician. We're good.
See you around.
How's he? Bro, I'm LOS.
Power infusion.
Go on, place your bets. But I gotta say, your odds don't look so good. Something tells me this one's rigged.
So loot. Dreadful token everyone passed on. Chest, that is, I'll just award it to me. Next up is cloth waste goes to Dirk. Just moving to trade range, please. Okay, perfect. Next, everyone passed on. I guess. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I will set these up for open transmog roll in 1 second. I don't know why they keep doing that with this thing. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I have 2 of these Warglaives. Just roll out of 100 if you want them for transmog. They go for about 10 more seconds. Okay, so Storm Tank and Tiv. One. Tiv gets the other one. Alan, I guess, do you mind doing the coin?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
And just waiting. Tiv.
Can I get a rebuff, please? And mastery. Dragon buff.
Okay, we should be good then.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready to win big.
I'll hold the lust
Power
thing.
infusion.
Nothing here, just smoke.
Left a boss.
Big money, big prizes.
In front of range.
Power
Coin
infusion.
and flame.
Coin and flame. Sure, we're attacking those ads. Going to be interrupting the electrical one.
Flame on
Lightning.
Tavern Wow. Coin on Kung Fu BD.
Power infusion.
Nothing here, just smoke.
Power infusion.
Right a boss. In front of ranged.
Big money, big prizes.
Coin and lightning.
Nothing here, just smoke.
Right a boss. They're ranged.
Power infusion.
Right a boss. front of ranged.
Symbol of hope.
Flaming bomb. Or, yeah.
Left a boss. And right a boss.
You can CC these.
Power infusion. Power infusion.
Right a boss.
And lust.
They're ranged.
Aggregate living read. No theme here, just smoke.
Right a boss.
Aggregate living read.
Left a boss.
And we got a Goblo.
Warning.
Jelly. I can swap to the Druid if this boss looks rough. I will swap to the Druid for Galliwix then, because I imagine that's going to be above this character's pay grade.
Christ, I did 3 mil.
I think you're doing fine on that.
Power infusion. Power infusion.
I'll do loot before Mugsy.
I fucking got it.
Got.
Oh, the charger. Congrats.
Nice.
Good thing you didn't swap.
I mean, I wasn't going to swap first for this one, but yeah. Now I can stop killing all of them.
Do you have all the transmogs though?
Power infusion.
No, not yet. But I've got the rest of them on for that.
Some of the transmogs really bad. Like Sham.
Or the Hunter. I was never a fan of the Dragon Stalker set to begin with, and it just has an ugly color for this thing.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I want to get them all just to have them, but I'm not really digging a lot of it.
I really like the DK one though.
Surprisingly, the DK one is probably one of my least favorite ones.
I actually really like it. I think it's sick.
I know I think on Priest it looks pretty cool, but for Druid it's the Black Wing Lair that we just had the reskin of for the anniversary.
Well, yeah, that's
and
what
it's
all
like,
of these are. It's the
it's like I don't know if I really want another version of a T-Mog that I wasn't completely in love with in the first
Power
place.
infusion.
Maybe it's the Rogue then. I know that there was one I did see and I was like, oh, that looks nice. But yeah,
Okay.
I saw Druid and I was slightly disappointed.
I like the Rogue one.
Maybe, yeah, it was Rogue. Isn't it like black and red or something like that?
think so.
Okay.
That's why the rogue one was the first one I bought.
Same.
It gets the offhand.
This is the rogue one.
You got it, see.
If just move to the trade range, please.
Yeah, I went to go turn in my quest, so I'm running.
Oh,
up there
okay.
now.
We'll get you a summon then. Who's next? Dirk gets this offhand. And the House of Cards also goes to Dirk.
Did Dirk lock in Mage?
That's on the table.
We have workers, please.
I don't remember where they are.
I mean, I could put them down. Just orange for the, well, I mean, and purple works too, whatever. Yeah, 2 on each side, and then 1 for the bomb. And then we need to know if we have 5 people to do an immunity for the second bomb.
2
Two
paladins,
paladin,
2 mages.
2 mages, and a shaman. Or we have 2 hunters as well, so we have enough.
I'll do it.
We could assign all 6 of them then.
I was about to say if we desperate, we have dispersion.
Yeah.
We have like 3 of y'all.
So the paladins, mages, and the hunters will do the second soak. Don't be in the first soak, and then don't be in the third soak or the cages in phase 3. That makes sense.
Technically, that's the one you're supposed to immune, but after killing this boss on Mythic, I realized that that's not the case. Fake news. The third soak is the one you're supposed to immune. The second one you just eat.
We could do a timer. Everyone's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh,
1.
so many toys. Don't
Power
die
infusion.
too quick, okay? This joint is rigged to explode.
Notes. Start popping a bomb at a time. I'll get the one in melee. Okay, I'll wait.
After these, I'll get the one in melee.
Take that.
Power
Take that to the
infusion.
wall. Who is that? I mean, or are you ice blocking? I don't even know what's. Okay, we're gonna wait.
They're just AFK.
I don't know what was going on. Okay.
They were, yeah, they weren't moving.
Right between the eyes.
Did
Okay,
they
we'll
hit
get
ready?
this.
I have a soul stone, so don't release.
If y'all can die, damn it. I was about to say if y'all could die real fast, I'll just pop
So,
up.
Tony, are
but-
you here? You're lighting up, but I can't hear anything. I just don't know if. Oh, okay. We'll probably just take a break because we're still gonna have 2 bosses to kill. Let me just put up a timer. Just be back in 5 minutes, and then we'll get the last 2 down because it is 6 o'clock. I just noticed.
Lad.
Okay, we may need to summon a couple people. He's already checked. See if everyone's back. I'll put another food down. Everyone can get that buff. There's the food. Okay, thank you. Still a few people away though. Sketch, you here?
Yep, yep, yep.
Okay. And then Gary, you here? I'll have to wait for Gary to come back. Let me send him a quick in-game whisper.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Then we could do a
I'm so
timer.
sorry.
That's everyone.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, so many toys. Don't die too
Power
quick,
infusion.
okay? This joint is rigged to explode.
I'll pop mine in melee. Just soak in front of melee by X. Okay, thank you. Take that to the wall. Well, okay, the marker would have been good, but it's fine.
Sorry, I'm too used to the marker being there.
Oh, that's right. You usually are in the immunity.
The mark over there.
Everyone get dirt.
Power infusion.
The dust. Have at it, mug.
It's not everyone, Gary. Gosh.
Is it not everyone on heroic? I'm so bad at this.
It's the majority.
I don't.
I'll go to Moon. Soaks. We have enough people in these.
Molten fish. Pick up your teeth. Frost shadow.
Or to get Frost to go behind the breakable wall. Don't be in that beam between them.
Power infusion.
Storm's fury.
Take it to the wall.
Power infusion.
Yeah, we got to swap.
I'll handle these punks. Be my guests. This joint is rigged to explode.
What do we do with these mines right now? Because we haven't phased yet.
Pop them.
Okay, one by one, pop them then. Soaks.
Nowhere to run now.
Pop one in melee.
Barrels.
We gotta get rid of them.
You've been working out.
Still 2 left. Let us. Okay, hold up, hold up.
Pick up your teeth.
We gotta pop it, but
Oh,
gotta use. Okay, it's done. Actually.
job. Their ancestors felt that one.
It's either we pop them or he pops them.
Yeah.
Power infusion.
Well, we haven't had. I mean, our damage is a little bit low compared to previous weeks, but we haven't hit this.
Faced him before we even got to the other side.
Yeah, last week I remember.
Let's finish this siege. I'm with you
I think. Not pop these.
Yeah, don't pop these.
I'm popping one.
We don't have a mass root on this.
They're rooted. It doesn't matter. Hide those behind the bomb.
Behind the mine if you can with that. Make sure we're near the markers where we're gonna and immunity people do not soak.
We'll pop this.
I'll go to yellow. The other person should be on skull. Soak.
Can I get an external? Oh, it won't really matter if I die. Never mind.
Oh, you stacked them.
Bring that
But
soak
I
in the
was
middle if
close.
you can. Don't soak if you've been in immunity groups. How
those
come this
soaks?
ad isn't going down? There's no one in here with me?
Because there was nobody in it. Everybody just
Oh.
kind of ignored it.
I mean, if we wipe, we're swapping to mains. I'm not really gonna play around a week before we end the tier.
That wasn't really a main thing. That was the other jail stacking on top of the other one that killed me.
I mean, we'll get another poll, but even our damage is way off, which I think is messing up the rhythm compared to what we saw in the past couple of weeks. Because we
did phase
phase-
them relatively early compared to what we normally do, because it's normally the second one back on dirt that we
It's
phase
usually
them on.
going back onto that one and
Yeah.
skipping those jails. That was a fast phase.
It was, and that's also what kind of.
Maybe I'm getting confused with the normal.
Power
thing.
infusion.
All I know is we do the metal, then we go to the carpet side, and then by the time we go back to metal, it's at 40% that's phasing.
No, we get 2 times on metal, and then it's when we go back there, we push so we don't get the second cages. Yeah,
We didn't even get an immunity soak this time, so.
yeah,
Yeah.
we did good.
Okay.
I will swap
Okay.
though. I feel kind of
Well,
useless.
I mean, we'll wait. We can
Those
wait.
It has
cages
nothing
were
to do with
stacked.
you. Yeah, the cages were stacked.
It literally killed. It one-shot me.
I could not move fast enough to get to the bomb and totally killed myself.
Just to fix that, because I did call yellow, but yeah, okay, I was about to move it there. It's far enough.
I think
Just,
that's a little
yeah.
too far.
Get me in here as soon as you can, if we can get a summoning portal.
Right.
That's all. Just put it where you think it needs to be. Okay.
I forgot there, without having external speed boost, there was no way I was actually going to clear the mine with my frost feats. Since there's no fire to dip it on this difficulty.
Just walk behind it.
I wasn't even in position for it. Like, I was way out when it happened just because we had phased so early. I wasn't prepared for us to be that way.
I mean, there's one chasing me right next to the boss.
Area summon as soon as they get in the instance. I already checked. I guess we can get versatility buff now for the group.
Yeah, we can get that. We can get Mass Root. We can get Roar. We can get other things. Just give me a second because I'm going to have to get mana.
Okay, can we get the buff though for the group?
Yeah, as soon as I'm... If I
Okay.
buff you, it knocks me out of ED.
Gary's trolling.
I am indeed trolling. Do I
I
have
think we're
Root?
ready.
No, I have Vortex. 1 second. Alright, now countdown.
Okay, we could do a timer.
Sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, so many toys. Don't die too quick, okay?
Power infusion.
This joint is rigged to explode.
I'll get the mine in. Okay, I'll hold off. Nope.
Pick up your
I mean, it's
Not
too many
soaking?
people that are.
nowhere to
Or
run
is that
now.
okay? I'm not sure what happened. Pick up
Literally
to the
just
wall.
not soaking. There's 4
People-
melee sitting there just AFK.
Yeah. You guys gotta move.
I'll get Durnk up, and I bet I guess Sketch can get himself out.
Yeah, that works.
This one's just
Unless you want
for
Ally, I
you.
didn't see Ally went down either.
Light 'em
across.
My turn. Gonna grind them to dust. Have at it, mug.
I'll go blue. Make sure we're helping with these soaks. Odd should be blue, evens like moon. Spread it out a little bit. We should have clarified that too a little bit earlier in case someone forgot. Okay, good. Remember ice behind the breakable wall.
Storm's fury.
Close to the wall. Okay, we got a swap.
I'll handle these punks. Be my guest, see?
Everybody needs to watch their feet here.
Yeah, don't stand where the mines are wanting. I will
Also
get the one in melee.
Everyone's
soak in melee.
soaking.
Yeah. I think we got all
Next
soaks.
one.
Okay. This is an immunity soak.
Pop the last one.
Right between the eyes.
Okay, we're going to be phasing shortly.
Line 'em up. Hit 'em
This is
with
fake.
both barrels. You've been working out. Oh, I love my job. Their ancestors felt that one.
Sorry.
Hit 'em with both barrels. You've been working out.
Boss is still alive. We will have a B-res in 40 seconds.
Do
We
not
don't
touch
pop
these
mines.
mines.
Yeah, don't touch the mines.
I will only touch one. Do not touch any more.
Get into position to where
Touching
the
one. Get ready to soak.
soaks are going to be on skull and yellow.
We lost.
Stay still with that. You're way out of position. Just get hit by it. Get ready
Skull
to
and
soak.
odd skull evens yellow. Okay, yeah, I'll put an AMZ down, hopefully. Getting that soak. Okay, both ads are dead. Good. Void the mines.
Well, no,
We should start popping the mines now.
Pop these three. Pop these three.
Okay.
Pop the one close.
Use the defensive.
Someone get that soak. Why are you sitting there? No, of course. Someone pop this last mine, sprinting in.
Okay, boss is dead.
Good job.
Oh, I died. Last fraction of a second. We're gonna mass res out for everyone.
Oh, you, looks like you took the tank, so. But the boss is dead, and it does not matter. Should probably get into raid spec though.
Dallywix! It doesn't have to end here! Oh, save me the mush! The Horde made you soft! I'm not being soft.
Pulling the edge, just don't get knocked off the platform.
You don't make the offers. I do. Now watch and learn how a real goblin takes charge.
What are you snacking on?
What do we want for this? Do we want Vortex or we want Brute?
Vortex is better.
Right.
Oh, okay, you switched. Good, because that means we have 5 heals now.
You vortex the ad so the bombs drop like straight down.
I'll trade loot at the bottom.
I heard y'all were CCing them on stream.
CCing what?
The ads.
When?
Tiv gets this.
Or not on stream, but I think Ketsy said it after raid.
Yeah.
Sketch gets this.
That's a bit different than heroic.
Well, I didn't know if y'all were gonna expect the same.
I have a transmog roll in 1 second. Can we get markers? They're going down. Okay, good.
Fuck. I gotta remember how to do this fight on heroic.
Gun, transmog roll. Roll out of 100.
Tiny pal. Damn.
I'll give that 5 more seconds.
Oh, I can roll on that.
Jesus, what is up with all the 80s?
Okay, Gary and Storm, just re-roll for out of 100 to break that tie.
Bro.
Damn. Storm got
Storm.
the luck.
What's that add-on? Checked it into your PC? Huh?
It's the opposite of whatever one you're running.
That's crazy.
Everyone check your groups. Evens will be on yellow, odds will be on... I mean, this isn't a poll.
My fucking pet pulled. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Jump. Do we have a soul stone we could just res?
I'm a holy priest.
Just wait. I don't want to start in a scuffle because then we'll just lose people at the beginning.
My pet body pulled. Like, it ran past me. And then, like, yeah.
Okay, we got a mass res coming out.
I just wanted to reload my UI.
I'll put a food down where we resed. 1 second. There's a food down, everyone eat. So odds will be on yellow, evens will be on green. Kindness. We have no warrior this week. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, we do. What am I saying? Okay, I was. Okay, get to your to your sides. Okay, and here is we can do a timer. Remember, phase 1, don't stand in stuff. Help the healers out.
4, 3, 2.
Getting out of that phase alive is the priority.
Power infusion.
Reps should be going to yellow first. Stack on skull. Cross. And stack on Red X. Out.
Power infusion.
On skull. And out.
Power infusion.
Cool. Hey, but who's running the, I forgot about that. The Zol? Yes?
I'll do it.
Okay. Make sure we're getting these ads down. Let us know when you have a bomb.
Power
No, I
infusion.
dropped it. I have one.
Okay, everyone else on bomb duty. Dispose of them.
Ridiculous.
Oh, there's still a bomb. Okay. Still a bomb. Soaps, bring it into the group. Moving to where Easy Light is. Let me know if we want to res him.
Symbol of hope. Symbol of hope.
Soak. Okay. Ads.
Power infusion.
You have a bomb?
Fuck, I'm so dumb, I forgot. I have a bomb.
Okay, everyone else on bomb duty.
Criminal. Yeah, that's my bad.
Wait, stuff on the floor.
Range stack here. Get Prez up.
Yeah, we can send a res. Avoid the beam and avoid interrupting. Break the shield.
Power infusion.
We interrupt go for a while yet. Oh, someone interrupted or a pet did it. I don't know which.
Pro. That's my parse.
Hank's taking that out.
Power infusion.
Avoid lines and avoid circles. Master soaks.
Clear soak, spread it out.
Bar, run bar.
Power infusion.
You only have to run like
Hank's
50
taking that
yards.
out.
Power infusion.
We have to run a bomb now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll take care of that.
Yeah, now that you reminded me.
Thank you.
Shit. I have a bomb.
Everyone else, grab bombs, DPS those ads, get them down. Is there still a bomb? Yes, okay.
One
Canister
more
soaks.
res. Do we want to hold it or?
We're gonna hold it just in case. Unless the healers need help. That's why I was asking.
We are perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm
Run
still
far.
banana.
And back. Hank's taking that out.
Power infusion. Power infusion.
Void things. Canister soak.
Symbol of hope.
Second potions are probably back from what I'm seeing. What is going what is this? Oh, ads. Ads and big ad. Get the little ads down, interrupt them, and let us know when you have a bomb.
Power infusion.
Did I have a bomb?
Okay. Everyone else on bomb duty, get rid of them. One under the boss. I got it. Run far. Lines and circles. Canister soaks.
Power infusion.
Run out. Kill boss. Tizzle, you died. What happened?
I didn't die.
Oh, I saw an angel. Oh, you're
No,
lying.
Pete.
He
did
died.
die, but he's not
Yeah, okay.
permanently dead.
I did it on purpose.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to do it just to do
Likely
it.
story.
Hey, you eat my shorts.
What flavor are they?
Pineapple.
Did I not? Did the add-on not work? What happened? The cutscene ruined it. Give me 1 second. I gotta. Manually just link one of these and start the rolls. Okay, there's the loot. So before everyone starts leaving, because I know some people might because they don't need loot, we will be doing this one more week and then we'll be on break. So next week will be the last official run. And I just want to shout out the raid leads and the Mythic team for getting Galileo X on Mythic down to below 10%. Hopefully they will get CE later this week. It's a huge accomplishment on the raid leads part to get that this tier. That's going to be really cool if they do on Thursday. Waiting for Tiv and a couple to rolls.
I was just looking at something real quick.
Okay.
What is the fatality sound?
Bugs out.
The Jaster ring, there was only one of them, goes to Durnk. That. The shield goes to Death Sketch. Just moving to trade range, thank you. Tiv gets the leather chest. Trazath gets a transmog item. Okay, I have Kazan goes to Durnk.
Give that a second place roll.
Okay. Trazath gets it then. Oh, hold on.
I don't think I wrote for that one, did I?
You did. 1 second. I think you did. I mean, you were
No,
next
he
on the
passed.
list.
He
You
passed.
did?
on it. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll give it to Shadaz. No, wait. I'm looking
Yeah.
at the wrong thing now because it moved forward. Hold on. I have
Yeah, no,
Kazan goes to
Shadaz-
Shadaz. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. That, the add-on jumped on me to the next item.
Oh, Tradaz. I think I said Trath. Sorry.
No, I did say you, but that was my mistake. Okay, so you get a Curio, Uldrat. And then the other Curio goes to Shadaz. That is all the loot. So have a good night, everyone. We'll see you either at normal or next week.
You too.
See you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Hey, Euro.
Yeah.
I just want to put this out here real quick before we, it's going to be coming up to the last week of raid. I feel like starting next season, when we, when we're doing raid and stuff like that. Asher, hold on a second. I think that if you have a piece of gear, that is the same item level as a tier piece that you're rolling on, if you can catalyze it, obviously this, could be towards the later of the tier, but I feel like people need to be using their catalyst charges.
This is Audible.
Macmillan Audio presents Starless by Jacqueline Carey. Read for you by Caitlin Davies. Desert. Chapter 1. I was 9 years old the first time I tried to kill a man, and although in the end I was glad my attempt failed, I had been looking forward to the opportunity for quite some months. That is only natural, I think, when one is raised as I was. Although as I grow older, I am less and less sure what that means. All things proceed from nature. If one thing alters the course of another's growth, is that not yet within the accordance of nature? A vine trained to climb a trellis remains a vine. And I am Kai, and remain myself. Whatever that means. It is a good name. Strong and bold. A name like the sound of a desert hawk's cry. A fitting name for a child of the desert. A fitting name for a child whose destiny was determined by a single feather. But that is not the whole truth, and Brother San, who is our seer and the wisest among us, says truth must be laid bare, as clean as a corpse flensed to the bone by Parkun, the scouring wind. So, this was the truth as I knew it. 9 years ago, in the realm of Zarkum, such an event transpired as had not taken place for 150 years. At the precise moment that Nim, the bright moon, obscured Shahal, the dark moon, a child was born to the House of the Ageless, whose members are also known as the Sun-Blessed. The priestesses of Anamut, the Purging Fire, are great keepers of records, and the lore of the realm holds that when a child of the royal house is born during a lunar eclipse, so too is his or her shadow. I was not the only such child born at that precise moment. According to Brother San, the priestesses of Anamut spent almost a year consulting midwives across the length and breadth of Zarkum. In the end, they discovered 13 of us. Hence, the feather. I remember it. I do not remember the mother or father to whom I was born. I do not know if I was high-born or low, or if I was born to the fierce desert nomads who acknowledge no rank save that which personal honor won in their own vendettas accords them. Brother San does not know either, but he tells me that the priestesses of Anamut will have that information recorded in their scrolls, and I may seek it for myself when I come of age, if the sun-blessed princess, who is the light to my shadow, allows it. Perhaps I shall. Perhaps not. After all, does it matter? In the end, I was the one who was chosen. A feather. It took place in the portion of the Fortress of the Winds that we call the Dancing Bowl, although that I do not remember. I know only because I have been told. It is a hard, stony basin that the men use for sparring practice. There are 3 tunnels that open onto its sloping sides, and many more riddling the cliffs that rise to tower over it. High above the basin, there is a thin stone bridge that arches across it, nothing built by human hands, but a structure etched into being by Parkun, the scouring wind, some thousands of years gone by. I know it well, for I have crossed it many times. I have felt its faint tremor beneath my bare feet. I have felt the wind tug at my garments, threatening to unbalance me. Ah, but the wind. I must learn to embrace it. And so I shall, for I am pledged to Parkun, the scouring wind, and it is all because of the feather. I remember. I do. There were 13 of us, all babes. 13 carpets were laid on the floor of the dancing bowl. 13 babes were set upon the carpets. I do not remember that part, but Brother San has told me many times. It was mid-morning in high spring, and the heat would have been rising like an oven, only a slight breeze swirling in the basin. I can imagine it well. Atop the arched bridge, Brother San opened his hand and let fall a single hawk feather. When I close my eyes, I can see it still. Blue sky and a lone feather, a pale brown with darker brown stripes. I see it fall, drifting on the breeze, turning in circles as it falls. I see the breeze carry it west, then north, east, then south. I see the edge of the veins catch the light like the honed edge of a blade. I see the hollow shaft glow with a milky translucence. Brother San watched from atop the bridge. The figures of the other brothers and a cluster of veiled priestesses in their bright red robes dotted the tunnel mouths above the dancing bowl, waiting to see where the feather would fall. Which babe would be marked by Parkoon's favor, chosen to be the shadow to the bright sun-blessed princess in the faraway city of Marabot? Along the walls of the dancing bowl, the families watched and waited to see who among them would return to their far-flung homes less one babe, bragging of the honor bestowed upon them. The feather drifted and drifted, circling down above me. I waved my hands in the air and caught it in one chubby fist. A great cheer went up. That, too, I do not remember. But I remember the feather. I have it still. And so it came to pass that I was raised in the Fortress of the Winds by the Brotherhood of Parkoon, raised to be a warrior. Of course, at 9 years of age, I was not yet fully versed in the traditional weapons of the Brotherhood. I lacked the strength to effectively wield the curved sword known as Yakan, or Wind Cutter, as well as a three-pronged Kopar that served as a weapon of both offense and defense, but that I was promised would come in time. I was quick and wiry, hardened to the elements by going shirtless and barefoot in summer and winter alike, and I could take down a mountain goat with a single swift blow to the jugular with a slender dagger that had been given me on my 7th birthday. And so, when a caravan escorting a supplicant to attempt the trial of Parkoon appeared on the horizon, I begged to be allowed to take part. Understand that there was no malice in it. This was simply our way in Zarkum, and indeed, I believe that there was both purpose and mercy in it. It was a harsh mercy, but then the desert is a harsh place. The nature of the trial of Parkoon was this: any man convicted of an offense deserving of execution could choose instead to undertake the trial, upon which he would be escorted by the royal guard across the deep desert to the Fortress of the Winds. At the entrance to the fortress, which, like the bridge above the dancing bowl, is no man-made edifice, but a vast series of caverns and tunnels, the supplicant would strike the sounding bowl and announce his intention. To pass the trial, the supplicant had to do but one thing: make his way past 3 brothers in the Hall of Proving. If he succeeded in emerging alive into open air, he was reckoned scoured of his sins by Parkoon, accepted into the Brotherhood, given a new name and a new life. Very few men attempted this. Even fewer succeeded, for the fighting skills of the brothers who were born into this warrior caste and pledged to its service as young men, though none so young as I, were not only honed by decades of practice and centuries of tradition, but augmented by the skills of those few who did succeed. There was much debate around the supper table the evening before the supplicant's arrival. "Kai is young," Brother Drajan said in his slow, implacable manner. He served as cook to the Brotherhood, and although I was often grateful for his considered way, on that occasion it made me impatient. He glanced at me out of the corner of his eye, one corner of his mouth tugging downward in an apologetic grimace. "Let him be a boy while he may. It is too soon for him to wrestle with mortality." Brother Jowell made a lightning-quick gesture, as though flicking away a fly. "Are we raising a warrior or not? Death is no respecter of age." "Therein lies my concern." Elderly Brother Ahudin, who taught me my characters and numbers, knit his brow. "What would come to pass if the shadow of the Sun-Blessed met an untimely demise?" Everyone looked to Brother San, including me. Brother San's face was tranquil. He was old too, older than Brother Ahudin, although it seemed to me that age had visited him in a different way. There was nothing crabbed or querulous about him, only a deep stillness none of us could yet emulate. "Kai might die in a dozen ways in our care before the princess comes of age," he said mildly. "One wrong step in the heights, and he would plunge to his death. We cannot allow that fear to hobble us." I stifled an indignant protest at the notion that I might perish due to a careless misstep. Brother San's gaze rested on me. "You are eager to undertake this challenge." I placed my palms together and touched my thumbs to my brow in a gesture of respect. "I am, elder brother." "Then it shall be so," he said. "On the morrow, Kai will take the third and final post in the Hall of Proving. My heart quickened. Thank you, elder brother. It is no gift I give you, but a grave charge. Brother San said to me, tomorrow, a man's life hangs in the balance. It is Parkoon who decides his fate. Know that you are but an instrument. I touched my brow again. Yes, elder brother. Brother San's eyelids crinkled. What is a warrior's first and greatest weapon, young Kai? It is his mind, elder brother, I said. Very good. Rising from the table, Brother San laid a hand on my shoulder. Conduct yourself with honor. I inclined my head. Always, elder brother. My sleep that night was restless. I rose at dawn to offer my prayers in the privacy of the small cavern that was my bedchamber. 4 genuflections for Zar the sun, Nim the bright moon, Shahal the dark moon, and Eshin the wandering moon. 2 genuflections for Anamut the purging fire, and Parkoon the scouring wind. And at last 4 genuflections for the 4 great currents, east, west, north, and south. Brother Jowl poked his head in the opening of my cavern. Are you done? He inquired. Come, let's get a look at this supplicant. I scrambled to my feet. Yes, brother. Atop the western lookout, the wind was brisk and buffeting. I stood beside Brother Jowl, knees flexed to maintain my balance. Let your mind be like the eye of the hawk. So Brother San had taught me. I gazed at the party making its way toward the Fortress of the Winds. 6 men in the crimson and gold silks of the Royal Guard, riding hardy, sure-footed steeds. 1 man in the center of them, a portly fellow clad in rich brocade robes, several purses, and a longsword with a gem-encrusted pommel dangling from his waist sash. Their shadows stretched westward behind them. Brother Jowl made a disparaging sound. A merchant, he said in a dismissive tone. Soft and rich. Like as not, who'll try to bribe us? I was shocked. Is that permitted? No. Brother Jowl shook his head. But that's the way city folk are. I supposed it must be true, and I shook my head too at the folly of city folk. To think that one could bribe us. It made me wonder, though, what the princess would be like. I thought of her often, the light to my shadow. It was the first time in recorded history that a daughter of the Sun-Blessed had been born with a shadow. Zaria was her name. All of the Sun-Blessed bear the name of the sun in their own names. Zaria of the House of the Ageless, the 17th child born to His Majesty King Azarkal, who had reigned for 300 years, the 3rd child born to his 5th wife. Sun-Blessed, because Zarkum lies the farthest east of any nation beneath the starless sky. The House of the Ageless, because the sacred Ramanthus seeds that are quickened by Anamut, the purging fire, bestow great longevity upon its members. These things I knew because Brother Ahudin taught them to me, but I could not imagine what such a person would be like. I knew the desert and hawks and wind. I did not know cities. I imagined there must be color, a great deal of color, like the silks the royal guards wore, or like the robes the fat merchant wore, all blue and green with gold stitching, robes that were wholly unsuited for the desert. As they drew near, I saw that he was sweating in the heat, the poor foolish fellow. Why would he wear such garments? I asked Brother Jowl. He shrugged. He was desert-born, a son of one of the nomadic tribes, and pledged to Parkoon's service by birthright, not trial. Among the city folk, such garments indicate wealth and status. I squatted on my haunches, leaning over the ledge of the lookout. I wonder what his crime was. Brother Jowl shrugged again. Whatever it was, he'll meet his final judgment today. Or not, I reminded him. He laughed and caressed the hilt of his yakan. Oh, I think a mighty wind is coming for this fat man, little brother. I've been given the first post. I glanced over my shoulder toward the east. Beyond the peaks and valleys of the Fortress of the Winds lay the deepest desert. It was the domain of the sacred twins, for there Parkoon stalked the sands, raising them into a killing gyre as tall as mountains, blotting out the sky. There Anamut strode veiled in sheets of flame from head to toe, lightning bolts in her hands. From time to time, we caught glimpses of them in the deep distance. But not today. My weight shifted as I looked back, and my left foot dislodged a pebble. It rattled down the cliff. Far below, the fat merchant and his escort were arriving. The merchant glanced up. Rivulets of sweat ran down his plump cheeks, but his gaze was unexpectedly sharp. He glanced away and twitched the long sleeves of his robes to better cover his hands on the reins. His mount tossed its head in a fretful response, and something tickled at my thoughts, making me frown. Let your mind be like the eye of the hawk. But then Brother Jowl's hand was on my elbow, urging me backward. Come, he said. It's almost time to take up our posts. The sounding bowl rang as we withdrew, a single chiming note that seemed to hang forever in the bright air. As was the custom, the supplicant was given leave to rest and refresh himself before attempting the trial. The fat man, I thought, would be grateful for such a respite, even if they had made camp within an hour's ride of the fortress. I wondered if it were true that he would attempt a bribe. His hands, though. Why did he seek to conceal his hands? I shook my head. Whatever thought I'd had was gone. I had made my stance at the third post in the Hall of Proving. It was warm, the breath of the desert stirring faintly here. Behind me, the cavern opened onto daylight. Daylight. For the supplicant, freedom and life. For me, it meant I would be silhouetted in light, giving the fat man an advantage. Oh, but he wouldn't get this far, would he? No, it seemed impossible. Brother Jowl was fast and ruthless. The fat man stood no chance of defeating him in combat or evading him with speed. Even if by some miracle he passed the first post, Brother Merrick stood at the second post. He was not as fast as Brother Jowl, but he was a seasoned warrior who fought with deadly efficiency, never a single move wasted. Still, I had to be prepared. Parkoon, I am your instrument today, I whispered, drawing my dagger. My hand was sweating and slippery on the hilt. If it is your will, use me. Silence. Hands.
Secure the deck and
The
prepare our
fat man's
soldiers for an assault
hands.
on the upper citadel.
Maybe it was another
I'll
odd
send out
custom of
another
city
regiment
folk.
from Stormwind.
My mind drifted like the hawk's feather. Saria. I closed my eyes, letting my gaze adjust to the darkness before me. When I opened them, I could make out the crooked stalagmite at the bend that marked the threshold between the second and third posts. The sounding bowl rang again, its chiming note muted by the stone walls around me. I heard Brother San's voice announcing that the trial of Parkoon had begun. I heard Brother Jowl begin to utter his tribal war cry, high and fierce. But then the cry was abruptly muffled. I listened for the sound of clashing blades, and heard nothing. My palms began to itch, and I had a taste like metal in my mouth. Brother Jowl. No. It was not possible. I waited. In the darkness ahead of me, there was a faint, familiar sound, followed by an unexpected flare of light that nearly made me cry out in alarm. Blinking ferociously against the dazzle behind my eyes, I heard a thump and a grunt of pain. Then the sound of Brother Merrick's voice uttering low curses and the clatter of a blade against... What? Not metal, but stone, I thought. The air around me eddied. He was coming. The fat man was coming, and now, at last, I was afraid. My knees shook, and every fiber of my being urged me to hide and conceal myself in the shadows, and let the fat man pass. No, there was no honor in hiding. And yet here at the third and final post, how was I to prevail against a man with the skill and cunning to make it past Brother Jowl and Brother Merrick? The dagger in my hand felt puny and inadequate. I felt puny and inadequate. I recalled Brother San's words again. What is a warrior's first and greatest weapon? I shoved my dagger into my sash and unwound the heshkrot that was tied around my waist. 3 lengths of thin rope. The strands joined at one end, Stones nodded at the
Power
other.
infusion.
It was a hunting weapon, not a combat weapon, one used by tribesmen to bring down antelope in the desert. Brother Jawel had taught me to use it. I prayed to Parkoon to guide my hand. The flare of light around the bend in the cavern had died, and something was moving in the shadows. A man. Not a fat man in robes, but a slender one, clad in close-fitting black attire, staying close to the walls, and walking as soft-footed as a desert cat, with throwing daggers in both his hands. I saw him see me and throw with one hand and then the other, flicking his daggers in my direction as quick as the blink of an eye. But the wind of his motion warned me, and I was already moving, the ropes of my heshkrot whirling overhead. One turn before I loosed it, aiming low. The man was moving too, but the heshkrot was designed to bring down prey on the run. It tangled his legs, and he fell hard. A gust of wind blew through the Hall of Proving, and a hard, fierce joy suffused me. Drawing my dagger, I fell on the man, thinking to stab him in the jugular. Agile as a snake, he twisted beneath me, and the point of my dagger struck the stone floor of the cavern, jarring my arm. I swore. Still, he was unarmed, and if I could only stab him before his greater strength prevailed. But no. As we grappled, somehow his hands were no longer empty. Somehow there was a cord wrapped around my throat, and his hands were drawing the ends tight. His hands. His strong, slender hands. That was why he'd hidden them. They were not the hands of a fat man. It had been a disguise. Interesting. It was a pity that my throat was burning, my chest was heaving for lack of air, and my vision was blurring. Watery hell! The not fat man's eyes widened. You're just a kid! He let go the cord, kicked free of the ropes of the heshkrot, and backed away from me, backed away towards sunlight and salvation. I'm not killing a fucking kid! He called out. I got to my hands and knees, wheezing. Brother San entered the Hall of Proving, his features as calm and grave as ever. He regarded the not fat man, who now stood beyond the threshold of the cavern in broad daylight, wind ruffling his hair. I am pleased to hear it, he said in his mild voice. Whatever sins you have committed, Parkoon the Scouring Wind has cleansed you of them. Welcome to the Brotherhood. Chapter 2. Brother Merrick was merely injured, having taken a throwing dagger to the forearm he raised against the unexpected brightness, a dagger expertly placed between the steel prongs of the kopar. After that, the supplicant had slipped past him while he blundered blindly in the darkness, his sword clattering against the stone walls. Brother Jawel was dead, his neck broken. The supplicant had flung his robe over him and taken him by surprise. The impossible had come to pass. We laid his body, stripped bare save for a loincloth, on a bier atop a high plateau. Once the hawks and vultures and carrion beetles, all creatures of Parkoon, had picked the flesh from his bones, they would be returned to his clan. Although I had no right to be angry, I was. Angry at the supplicant for his trickery, angry at Brother Jawel for letting himself get killed. I was angry at myself for seeing too late through the supplicant's disguise, angry at myself for failing to kill him, angry that I owed him my life. That night the king's guardsmen dined with us. I saw them glance at me with open curiosity, but the mood was a mixture of somber mourning and quiet acceptance, and they did nothing to disturb it. The supplicant, whatever his name had been, he was a man with no name now, and would remain thus until Brother San gave him a new one, kept his head low, and ate quickly and deftly. Out of his disguise, he looked younger than I had first thought. Otherwise, there was nothing remarkable to the eye about the nameless man, and it seemed wrong that such an ordinary-looking fellow should be responsible for killing Brother Jawel. When our meal of stewed goat and calabash squash had been consumed, Brother San poured cups of mint tea. By your skills at deception and subterfuge, I take it you are a member of the Shahalim clan, from the city of Merabat, he said, passing a cup to the nameless man. It is said that they are thieves and spies without peer. I was, he said in a curt tone. Brother San blew on his tea. I thought the Shahalim never got caught. The nameless man grimaced. Never spied a Shahalim woman, elder brother. I was betrayed. He lifted his cup, then set it down. That's the princess's shadow, isn't it? He pointed at me. I can't believe you damned near let me kill a sun-blessed's shadow. There were a few murmurs of agreement, and I flushed with embarrassment and anger. Yet you did not, Brother San said calmly. It seems Parkoon wishes you to teach Kai your ways. The nameless man stared at him. Teach clan secrets to an outsider? Never. It is forbidden. Brother San took a sip of his tea. Your former clan betrayed you. The Brotherhood of Parkoon is your clan now. The nameless man got to his feet. I won't. The 6 guards and several of the brothers rose, hands reaching for sword hilts. The nameless man sat back down. I don't want to learn his ways. The words burst from me. They're nothing but trickery. It's dishonorable. Brother San eyed me. Kai, it is your grief that speaks. Go, retire for the night. We will speak more of this on the morrow. I hesitated. It is an order, young one, he said. I went reluctantly. Behind me, I could hear the tenor of the conversation change. There was a part of me that was tempted to creep back and listen, but that seemed the sort of unworthy thing the nameless man would do, and so I obeyed Brother San and retired to my chamber. In the morning, Brother Jowl was still dead, and my anger was still with me. Brother Ahudin dismissed me within mere minutes. You're not fit to study today, he said irritably. Take your foul temper elsewhere. Take it out on the spinning devil. Since it was as good a suggestion as any, I went. The spinning devil was a contraption of the nomadic tribesfolk, designed to train young men in the art of weaponless combat they called thunder and lightning. It consisted of a tall, sturdy central shaft planted firmly in the earth, or in this instance, wedged firmly in a deep crevice in the floor of a cavern, and 4 leather-bound paddles of varying length that spun around it like wheels around the axle of a cart. It was a cunning device, and one that Brother Jowl said could be easily dissembled and transported. He was the one who taught me to use it, as he taught me to throw the heshkrot. A grown man could set all 4 paddles in motion so that the device dissembled the spinning dust devils from which it took its name. I could only strike the lower 2 with any force, but it was enough for now. Boom! I threw a punch with my fist that was thunder, and the paddle spun. Flash! I struck an angled blow with the side of my hand that was lightning, and the paddle spun the other way. Boom! A direct forward kick to the lowest paddle, and flash! A side kick with the blade of my foot. Boom! Flash, flash! Boom, boom, flash! Flash, boom, boom! Flash, flash! The spinning devil spun and creaked, the paddles a blur. Brother Jowl had told me that the nomads invented thunder and lightning many, many years ago as a way for hot-blooded young men to fight without killing one another. Once they got very, very good at it, that didn't always hold true. Brother Jowl said that there was a ritual to challenging a tribesman to fight with thunder and lightning, a ritual that involved clapping your hands and stamping your feet. Clap, clap, stamp on the right, clap, clap, stamp on the left. If you wanted to insult your opponent and imply that he was unworthy, you clap, clap, stamped twice on the left instead. He had laughed when he told me that, and although he did not say it, I knew that he had done it, and won his challenge. And now Brother Jowl was dead at the hands of a nameless man who knew nothing of ritual or honor. Flash, 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 boom, boom. I fought the spinning devil with grim determination, sweat stinging my eyes and dampening my hair. I was still battling it when Brother San entered the training chamber, a rolled wool carpet under one arm. When I paused, he gestured for me to continue and set about unrolling the carpet. I launched a final flurry of blows at the spinning devil, then stepped back, panting hard. The paddles continued to drift in circles, creaking slowly to a halt. Brother San sat cross-legged on the carpet awaiting me, a leather-wrapped bundle before him. I folded my legs to sit opposite him, pressing my palms together and touching my brow. My breathing sounded loud in the quiet cavern. Brother San waited for me to find stillness. Except for the slight rise and fall of his chest, he might have been carved out of stone. Even though time had touched his flesh with the slackness of age, the muscles beneath were lean and ropey. At last, my breathing slowed, and I found
Power
stillness.
infusion.
A shaft of sunlight angled through the cavern from an aperture above us, and dust motes sparkled within it. All was quiet. Once upon a time, there were stars in the night sky. Brother San began, then paused when an involuntary sound escaped me. I was in no mood for tales of wonder from days of yore. "Forgive me, elder brother," I murmured. "I meant no disrespect." He waited another long moment. "Once upon a time, there were stars in the night sky," he began again. "Thousands and thousands of them, shining as bright as diamonds. And those stars were the flashing eyes and teeth and the fierce beating hearts of the 1,000 children of Zar the sun, Nim the bright moon, Shahal the dark moon, and fickle Eshin, the wandering moon. And we revered them all. The stars in the night sky let us guide our steps on land, and allowed mariners at sea to find their way on the 4 great currents." He lifted one finger. "But the children of heaven were not content to keep their places, while the sun and the moons traveled freely, and so they rose up and sought to overthrow their parents. Chaos reigned in heaven. Fiery stones fell to earth in the battle, and the great currents and tides ran wild in the seas." I nodded. All this I knew. Until Zar the sun said, "Enough." Brother San made a sweeping gesture. In anger, he cast down his 1,000 rebellious children, and they fell from the heavens to earth. Here they are bound, and here they remain, and the night sky is empty of stars. He regarded me. "Do you suppose that all the fallen children of the heavens shall remain content
Power
that
infusion.
it should ever be thus?" I blinked. I had not anticipated the question. "I beg your pardon, elder brother." "What?" Brother San rested his hands on his knees. "Here in Zarkum, we are fortunate. Even though they raised their hands against him, Animut the purging fire, and Parkun the scouring wind, are 2 of Zar's best beloved children. His brother and sister twins born to different mothers," he said. "Zar the sun saw to it that they fell to the land where they might be the first of his children he gazes upon when he begins his journey across the sky. And the sacred twins have pledged to protect the land to which they are bound, and never again defy their father." All this, too, I knew. "Do you say this is untrue elsewhere?" It was a difficult idea for my mind to encompass, although I had been taught that there were other realms and other gods beneath the starless skies. The desert and the sacred twins were all that I had ever known. I could not imagine other gods. His gaze was troubled. "I fear it may be so. The priestesses of Animut claim that there is a prophecy that when darkness rises in the west, one of the sun-blessed will stand against it." My breath caught in my throat. "Zaria?" "It is highly unlikely." Brother San's voice took on a rare acerbic note, and his gaze cleared. "The daughters of the House of the Ageless are cherished and sheltered. Still, when one of the sun-blessed is born with a shadow, we must avail ourselves of every form of training that presents itself." My sullen anger, forgotten in my battle with the spinning devil, stirred. "You speak of these Shahalim." "I do." Brother San gave me a sharp look. "Do you know what happened the last time a shadow was born?" I shook my head. "Only that it happened 150 years before my birth, elder brother." "Yes, and some 40 years ago, His sun-blessed charge died in his care, he said simply. I tallied the figures in my head and frowned. But how could that be? He would have been 120. The shadow of one of the sun-blessed is allowed to partake of the Romanthus seeds, Brother San said. He did not begin to age until his charge died. My head was spinning like the spinning devil. Forgive me, elder brother, but what has that to do with the Shahalim? He did not answer my question directly. I myself was not yet born when that shadow's training took place, he said, but I was newly appointed as seer when his charge died, and it fell to me to question him about what happened. The shadow was a broken man, filled with bitterness and fury. Why? I whispered. Because he failed to prevent it. Brother San gazed into the distance. His charge was poisoned. I let out my breath in a hiss. Yes, Brother San nodded. A most dishonorable means of attack. And yet, it proved effective. Brother Viranesh, for that was the shadow's name, had no means by which to anticipate it. He spoke passionately to me about the need for honor beyond honor. Honor beyond honor, I echoed. He nodded again. That is what it meant to him to keep his charge alive at any cost. Honor beyond honor. We failed to prepare him for it. And so I do not think it is any accident that Parkoon has accepted one of the Shahalim into our brotherhood. One from whom you might learn a great many things we cannot teach you. They are sneaks and thieves, but they are highly skilled in their arts. These are things that you might reckon dishonorable. Only know, they are in the service of honor beyond honor. As a shadow, nothing else must matter to you. I was silent. Do you understand? Brother San asked me. Bowing my head, I touched my brow with the thumbs of my folded hands. Yes, elder brother, I do. Good. He unfolded the bundle before him to reveal Brother Jowl's fighting weapons. His sharp, whetted yakan, with its worn leather-wrapped hilt and curved blade, and the three-pronged kopar. You have stood a post in the trial of Parkoon. It is only fitting that these are yours now. I took them up with reverence, feeling the weight of them. I could not resist a few trial passes, weaving the yakan in the complicated figure-8 pattern favored by the desert tribesfolk, spinning and reversing the kopar so its prongs lay flat along my forearm. It made my wrists ache. Brother San smiled, his eyelids crinkling. Here, he said, plucking 2 more items from his bundle. They were fist-sized rocks. I eyed him. Elder brother? Squeeze them, he said, fitting actions to words to demonstrate. Beneath his wrinkled skin, the muscles in his wrists and forearms stood out like cords. 3,000 times a day. I inclined my head. Yes, elder brother. He folded his empty bundle, rolled his carpet, and rose. On the morrow, after your lesson with Brother Ehudin, you will begin training with Brother Yaret, and obey him in every particular, whether it seems honorable or not. I glanced up at him. Brother Yaret? The Shahalim. He smiled again, this time wryly. We held a naming ceremony for him today, whether he likes it or not, and at the moment he likes it no more than you do. He is one of us now. A thought came to me as I rose. Elder brother, are there other shadows yet among the living? No. He shook his head. The last born before Viranesh was some 700 years ago. His charge came into Kementarren centuries ago. Kementarren? I did not know the word. The point of return. Brother San rubbed his chin thoughtfully. Members of the House of the Ageless live very long lives, if those lives are not cut short by violence or illness. But they do not live forever. Sooner or later, each comes to the point they call Kementarren, when they desire to return to the natural rhythms of the mortal world, to allow themselves to age with the passing of the seasons. I eyed him, thinking it seemed unlikely to me. He favored me with another wry look in return. It may be that you will find out for yourself one day, young Kai. I tucked that thought away to ponder later, but I was not quite done yet. Elder brother, what became of Viranesh? The broken shadow? Ah, his expression changed. Well, you might inquire, for I have been endeavoring to learn that very thing. There are rumors. It may be that he yet lives, for his body was decades younger than my own when he began to age. He shook his head, but if it is so, thus far he does not wish to be found. He raised his brows at me. Have you other questions for me today, young Kai? I touched my forehead with one thumb, Brother Jowl's weapons tucked under my other arm. No, elder brother. Very good. I returned to my chamber to stow my new possessions and begin squeezing rocks, but it was later than I'd reckoned. The midday heat was oppressive, and my limbs were weary from my battle with the spinning devil. By the time I reached 500, my eyelids were growing heavy. Still, I kept going until I reached 1,000. I would do the rest after a midday nap, when the air would be cooler. Thoughts drifted through my mind. Drifted like a hawk's feather on the wind. Falling stars, Romanthus seeds, Kementarran the point of return. Who would seek to return to death and decay? And yet death and decay were a part of nature and the purview of Parkoon, the scouring wind. Poison. A broken and bitter shadow, his charge slain by dishonorable means. Who were the enemies of the Sun-Blessed? Who would seek their lives? One day I would know. Whatever might come, I resolved that I would strive to attain honor beyond honor. Brother Jowl, I thought, would understand. Chapter 3. Right. On the floor of the dancing bowl, Brother Yarrett looked me up and down, a sour expression on his face. Here's your first lesson, kid. With a deft twist, he unwound the tie that bound his hair back. Catch. Something tumbled through the air. I caught it by reflex. It was a length of tightly braided leather cord with bone pegs at either end. Always keep a garrote handy, Brother Yarrett advised me. That's what I damn near used to kill you. Oh, I remembered. Here, he said. Let me show you how to do it. Honor beyond honor. Those were the words I whispered in my thoughts as I suffered Brother Yarrett to lay his hands on me and demonstrate, pulling my hair back into a tail and winding the cord and the pegs around it, releasing it with a twist. Those were the words I whispered to myself as he made me practice it over and over. Several of the brothers watched from the mouths of tunnels above the dancing floor. It made Brother Yarrett uneasy. I agreed to train the kid, he shouted up at them. I never agreed to share clan secrets with all of you. None of the brothers responded. You agreed to everything when you undertook the trial of Parkoon, I murmured, twisting and untwisting the garrote around my hair. You are Parkoon's instrument now, brother. Brother Yarrett glared at me. Let me see you jump. Jump? I repeated. Jump. Suiting actions to words, he ran lightly toward the western wall of the dancing bowl, launching himself with a prodigious leap, higher than I would have thought possible. He caught an outcropping with both hands, hauled himself up, and launched himself again with a standing leap. Wedging fingers and toes into narrow crevices, he scrambled up the face of the bowl to the mouth of an unoccupied tunnel, then sat on the ledge with his feet dangling. Come on, kid, he called down to me. Jump! I took a running start and did my best. Brother Yarrett snorted in disgust as I slid futilely down the face of the bowl, scraping my hands. You've got the legs of a 7-year-old. Dropping into a low crouch, he launched himself from the ledge. I heard someone above him make a muttered sound of alarm, but he landed safely, hands and feet braced against the stony ground, flexed limbs absorbing the impact. Shaking out his hands, he straightened. Right then. Jumping practice it is. Glancing around, he led me over to
Power
a staircase
infusion.
etched into the wall that led to one of the middle tunnels, this one carved by human hands. Hop up it. Feeling foolish, I hopped onto the first step. No. Brother Yarrett shook his head. You pushed off on your right leg. Up with both legs. Feet together. I did as he said, finding it considerably more difficult. All right. Keep going. He clapped his hands together. Hop like you're a desert toad with a... What eats toads? Hawks? I replied, slightly breathless. Hop like you're a desert toad with a hawk on its tail,
Power
he
infusion.
said. Do toads have tails? Never mind. All the way to the top. It was 20 steps to the top, and when I reached it, he ordered me to turn around and hop back down. When I regained the floor of the dancing bowl, the muscles of my legs felt wobbly. Good. Do that. Brother Yarrett considered the staircase. We'll start with 10 times a day. 5 in the morning and 5 in the evening. I pushed down a wave of resentment. Hop. Hop, he said. You want to learn to run? You start by walking. You want to learn to jump? You start by hopping. He clapped his hands again. Go on, kid. Hop to it. I turned back to the staircase. Hold, Kai. Brother Merrick emerged from the mouth of one of the lower tunnels. He folded his arms over his chest. There was a blood-stained white bandage around his left forearm. Sunlight glinted on his kopar and the pommel of his yacon. Do you seek to mock us? He asked Brother Yarrett in a grim tone, dropping one hand to his hilt. Because I would welcome a, shall we say, friendly rematch in the broad light of day, with no trickery between us. Brother Yarrett grimaced. I'm sure you would, brother. I've heard the tales. What tales? There was a dangerous edge to Brother Merrick's voice. They say the warriors of Parkoon are as fierce and deadly as the desert. They say the wind itself warns them of a blow before it lands. Brother Yarrett shrugged. Make no mistake, I am no warrior, and yet I am here. Shall I tell you what defeated you the other day? I know what defeated me, Brother Merrick said, and I know what slew Brother Jowl. Trickery. I glanced uneasily from one to the other. Sparring was permitted among the brothers. Feuding was not. But Brother Yarrett was shaking his head. No, what defeated you was your own expectations. Brother Jowl expected a fat merchant who would be easy prey. He did not expect that merchant to spit out the wads of cotton wedged in his cheeks and use his fine robe as a weapon. You, Brother Merrick, is it? You expected the advantage of darkness, not the glare of an oilwood knot. Brother Kai, he glanced at me, you expected me to be weaponless, when I was not. Brother Merrick regarded the smaller man with narrowed eyes. It is not our way. Shall I apologize for not dying? Brother Yarrett said dryly. I will not. The Shahalim are thieves and spies, yes, but we take our name from the Dark Moon herself, and we are not without pride. Our weapons are disguise, stealth, distraction, and agility agility won through strength. I'm trying to teach the kid the latter. He made a show of adjusting the sleeves of the loose tunic of the Brotherhood that he had adopted. Believe me, it wasn't my idea. If you don't like it, speak to your seer. Remembering the throwing knives he had wielded in the Hall of Proving, I had a strong suspicion his hands were no longer empty. I stepped between them, facing Brother Merrick. I like this no better than you do, I said to him, but I think it is Parkoon's will that I learn from this man. I made myself smile. Brother San has me squeezing rocks. Shall I balk at hopping? After a long moment, Brother Merrick gave me a brief nod. I will be watching you, he said to Brother Yarrett. I do not trust you. Brother Yarrett shrugged. I'll do my best to defy your expectations. Again. I expected Brother Merrick to bristle at that, but he merely shook his head and walked away. Brother Yarrett smoothed his sleeves. "All right, get hopping, kid." I pointed at his nearest sleeve with my chin. "Would you have thrown on him?" "You saw that?" One corner of his mouth curved in a faint smile. "You're observant. Good. No, not unless you'd drawn on me." "May I see?" I asked. He hesitated a moment, then pushed up one sleeve to show me a brace of 3 throwing knives strapped to his forearm. Odd, flat little knives, wrought of
Power
blackened
infusion.
steel nested in a cunning sheath. They're called Zims, hornets, in the trader's tongue. Honor beyond honor, I told myself. "Will you teach me to use them?" I asked. "To throw like you do?" Brother Yarrett stared at me for a moment. What happened to all that high and mighty palaver about dishonorable ways? When all's said and done, you're a violent little bugger. He nodded at the heshkrot knotted around my waist. "Will you teach me how to use that what's-it?" I saw no reason to refuse. "Yes." "Then we've a bargain," he said. "Now get hopping." I hopped and hopped up the staircase and down until my thighs were burning. After the midday rest, Brother Yarrett made me hop the staircase 3 more times before taking pity on me. "Let's try something
Power
else."
infusion.
He spilled a satchel of loose pebbles and gravel over the floor of the dancing bowl, spreading it about judiciously. "Can you walk across it without making a sound?" I walked across it as light-footed as I could, but even so, the gravel shifted and crunched under my weight. Brother Yarrett took a deep breath. "Watch." Standing at the edge of the gravel patch, he flexed his knees deeply, centering his weight above his left leg. His right foot reached out slowly, little toe descending first, then the outer blade of his foot, the ball of his foot, then the sole and heel descended with a slow rolling motion. There was not a single crunch as he shifted his weight from his left to his right leg, then repeated the motion on the other side. Again and again, until he'd crossed the entire distance without a sound. For the first time, I found myself truly wanting to learn what Brother Yarrett could teach me. He was strange to me with his dishonorable ways and his coarse language, and I could not yet bring myself to forgive him for Brother Jowl's death. But Brother Son was right. There were things I could learn from him that I could not learn from anyone else. Still, I was not quite ready to give him the satisfaction of knowing it. "You wouldn't want to be in a hurry," I observed. "Takes a long time to cross a patch of ground that way." Brother Yarrett snorted. "Yes, and there are different ways of silent walking for different
Power infusion.
circumstances. Most of them faster. But if you need to move over that kind of turf without making a sound, you'd damn well better take your time." He nodded at the gravel patch. "Try it again." It took a lot of effort to move in a deep crouch, but it was the only way to truly control the shift of one's weight from one leg to the other. I began to see the point of Brother Yarrett's hopping exercise. I practiced until the shadows grew long, and Brother Drajan blew the horn summoning us to dinner. "You did well, kid," Brother Yarrett said to me, genuine sincerity in his voice. "I know it's hard, but give it a month and you'll be amazed at the progress you make. Give it a year, and you'll be walking like you were born to the clan." I felt a surge of pride that was not wholly welcome, but not unwelcome either. I touched my thumbs to my brow in respect, reckoning he was owed that much. "Thank you, brother." That night I fell aching onto the carpet in my chamber. It was verging into autumn, and the day's heat gave way to a chill. I pulled a thick wool blanket over my sore body and slept deep and hard. I awoke in the small hours before dawn to Brother Son stooping over me with an oilwood torch and shaking my shoulder. "Kai," he murmured, "Brother Yarrett is gone." "Gone?" I sat up. "What do you mean, gone?" In the torchlight, Brother Son's pupils were strangely wide and blurred. "He stole a horse and fled when the bright moon was yet high. As those who stood the trial of Parkoon for him, the duty falls to you and Brother Merrick to retrieve him." Stifling a groan, I crawled out from beneath my blanket. My legs were so sore. I feared at first that they would not hold me. Yes, elder brother. Brother San lit the wick of the little oil lamp in my alcove with his torch. We will meet at the horse canyon. My legs wobbled. Yes, elder brother. I dressed as swiftly as I could, donning a loose-fitting tunic that fell to my knees, wrapping my sash and my heshkrot around it, and thrusting my dagger into the sash. In the Fortress of the Winds, we were shielded from the worst of the sun's rays, but it would be different in the open desert. I wound a long scarf around my head and neck, securing it with Brother Yaret's, curse him, garrote, and laced my feet into tough camel-hide sandals. Throwing on my plain white woolen robe, I blew out the lamp and hobbled through the fortress in near darkness, making my way outside and down the long carved stone stairways to the horse canyon, where a cluster of men with torches was gathered. The crescent of the bright moon was visible on the western horizon, and high overhead the dark moon was full, a glowing sphere of ruddy ochre that laid a bloody pall over the landscape. The horse canyon was long and narrow. Scrub grass and gorse grew there, and there was a brackish watering hole, enough to sustain the few hardy mounts, anywhere from 4 to 6, that the Brotherhood kept on hand for errands. There was a wooden gate across its opening, and it had been left ajar, but it seemed the remaining horses had better sense than to flee into the open desert. 2 of them were saddled and waiting. Brother Tekel, who tended them, stood at their heads. Kai,
Power infusion.
Brother Merrick noticed my limping approach and frowned. Can you ride? I made an effort to straighten my stride. Yes, brother. Brother Drajan patted a bag lashed beside the cantle of the nearest horse's saddle. You've 2 water skins apiece, dried meat, and a satchel of grain, he said. I reckon you won't want to stop to forage. Brother Merrick gave a brusque nod of assent and swung effortlessly astride his mount. I followed suit gracelessly, assisted by a boost from Brother Tekel. To be fair, it was a longer step up for me. He will have gone due west toward the supplicants' campsite. Brother San hoisted his torch and pointed. It's the nearest watering hole, the only one he can be sure of. By the time you reach it, it should be light enough to pick up his trail. I suspect he will bear northwest and attempt to make his way to Marabat. I trust you want him brought back alive. Brother Merrick sounded as though he hoped otherwise as he took up the reins. Yes. Brother San turned his strange, blurred gaze on him. Have a care. The sacred twins have left the deep desert and are abroad in the west. I have seen it. My breath quickened. Wisps of frost escaped my parted lips. Brother Merrick was less enthralled by the notion. I mean no disrespect, elder brother, but I would that you'd seen the villains escape before it happened, he said in a dour tone. Brother San smiled, and his smile was as uncanny as his gaze. What makes you think I did not? My skin prickled at his words, and Brother Merrick's expression changed. He touched his brow with the thumb of one hand. Forgive me, elder brother, he said. We go forth to do your bidding. Brother San returned to salute with both hands. Ride with my blessing. We set out at a slow, steady trot. I had ridden out from the fortress before, but never farther than a hunting excursion, and never at this hour. Everything looked strange and unfamiliar in the bloody light.
Test, test, test. 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 Turn the mic this way. Test. Ah! No, it won't. It's not picking me up. Test. 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 Better. But that's picking up the speakers and it's doing that thing where it's going clunk, clunk, clunk.
Power infusion.
My liege, I have done as you asked, and now beseech you for your blessing.
Your sacrifice is a testament to your obedience. Indeed, you are worthy of this charge. Arise, and forever be known as
That's doing the thing where it's
Sorrow
touching a cord, something's touching it, and it's going click, click, click.
The sensation is beyond my imagining. I am yours to command.
Your first test awaits you. Destroy our uninvited guests.
I will be happy to slaughter them in your name. Come, enemies of the Scourge, I
This is the speakers. that it's doing the click, 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 click thing. But I can't put my microphone anywhere else. Can you turn down the gain or whatever? That makes the clicking.
What mongrels dare intrude here? Look alive, my brothers! A feast for the one that brings me their heads!